on the border of a pound-for-pound top 10, with a reckless aggression, unconventional style that he puts forth, you would say?
Ain't no way it's going to work.
And it's worked. And here he is.
Navarrete is what I call an off-rhythm type of fighter. It almost seems like he has two left feet. He breaks a lot of rules in there, but he makes it work for him. He has heavy hands. He is a big motor. He throws tons of punches, and also he starts slow. He takes his time, and he builds over the course of the fight.
You mentioned that motor and his ability to build down the stretch. 4 knockout wins after the 10th round. 3 knockout wins in the 12th and final round. And when we met with him yesterday, he was very aware of what the expectation and his vision of the fight early on would be, as was Conceicao. That Conceicao may have the ability to bank early rounds, but saying once he feels his power, once he feels the power of Navarrete, he may not want to engage in the fight any longer than that.
Interesting enough, I mean, Navarrete hasn't exploded with any mean offense or meaningful offense just yet. But Conceicao is trying to be the dictator here. He's trying to dictate the pace. He's trying to push back Navarrete. Because again, Navarrete, he breaks the rules with his footwork. He squares up a lot of the times. And Conceicao, being an Olympian, he sees that and knows that.
Conceicao, you mentioned the Olympic run he had. He told us yesterday, listen, it was my 3rd Olympic Games when I finally broke through and became a gold medalist, and he feels that history will repeat itself. There's a return fire combination from Conceicao as he landed the right hand in the midst of that exchange here in the final minute of round number 1. But he said history will repeat itself. This is my 3rd attempt at a world championship, and I feel confident it'll come through as well.
I think Navarrete received the thumb in the eye from Conceicao, and the reason why I said that is because that hook that was thrown, you immediately see the eye, the right eye of Navarrete starting to swell a bit. And I saw him actually blinking when he got hit, after he got hit with that shot. So
Conceicao also going to the body at the end of the exchange moments ago.
Let him go. Let him go.
It's a really good round right now from Conceicao. Not running, standing his ground, boxing, just taking advantage of the mistakes of Navarrete.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Coming to the end of round number 1, a good start for Conceicao. We asked both men what they thought of
the right eye of Navarrete.
And with that, you see the CompuBox numbers in favor of Conceicao, an 11-3 connect advantage. 11 of 42 was the Brazilian veteran in that first round.
Conceicao right now looks strong, looks determined.
Let him go. Let him go. Work on that, gentlemen.
You can tell he's fighting smartly, but he's fighting with conviction. He knows that this is his last opportunity to possibly get a world title or win a world championship. And this is typically how Navarrete starts. You know, he has a little bit of problems catching his opponents, you know, especially boxers. And then little by little, he starts turning it up. Starts finding his mark.
Right hand to the body from Navarrete.
Off the cross step.
Stop.
Tim, we brought it off the top of the show, but to sit back and to see a world champion the night before a fight, relaxing in bed on a Zoom call with us, downing Twinkies.
It's not
destroying normal. Twinkies.
It's just not normal, Tess. It's just
nothing about him is.
No, I just don't get it. And I'm like, man, when is this going to catch up with him? Because it will eventually. Think about it. If you're constantly eating junk all the time, what's going to happen? You're going to get big like me, because that's what I do. But I'm just saying.
Hey, you weren't big at 140 and 147 and defeating Manny Pacquiao and getting that Hall of Fame ring.
But I'm saying this is a 3-division world champion we're talking about. Eating Twinkies the night before this fight.
Tom Taylor with the warning. Our 3rd man inside the ropes. Conceicao probing with that jab.
Conceicao is a lot stronger than I think that Navarrete expected.
Let it go. All right, stop. No punch. Straight back. Go.
Again, wide punches coming from Navarrete. And you can see him, Conceicao, trying to time those shots and trying to punch in between them.
He mentioned to us yesterday, he felt like, listen, I feel like I have a clear advantage in speed and quickness. There's a right hand from Conceicao, just filling that gap. Trying to chop down was Navarrete. Wild angles, nearly opened up and caught a right uppercut.
Go, go.
Four-punch combination from Navarrete. End of 2. World Championship doubleheader as we get in round number 3. Emanuel Navarrete in the blue and white trunks trying to defend his WBO junior lightweight championship, but through 2 rounds, Robson Conceicao, the challenger, the former Olympic gold medalist from Brazil, has a 27-12 connect advantage to this point. Now, we did notice, Timmy, just a little bit of swelling around the right eye and a slight abrasion on the bridge of the nose. Bernie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, I just spoke with Pedro Navarrete, who's the trainer of Emanuel, and I asked him if there was a cut. He says, no, it's just a small abrasion, but no cut so far.
Again, Conceicao just taking advantage of things that are coming to him. The mistakes that are being made by Navarrete with those wide shots. Navarrete right now is starting to change up the tempo. He's trying to press more and more on Conceicao. He's trying to force mistakes.
3-punch combination landed with a left, finished with a left hand to the body.
And those shots are heavy. Even though those shots are not landing cleanly, even landing on the shoulders, I mean, it's taking something out of Conceicao. And anytime Conceicao is in that high guard right there, that is dangerous territory for him, because you don't want to sit in front of a puncher like Navarrete that throws punches from odd angles and knows how to break and come around that high guard and punch through that high guard.
See the live odds from ESPN Bet as Navarrete is now just a -350 favorite. He opened up at a 9-1 favorite to defend his titles, but a very strong start from Robson Conceicao.
The right hand.
Trying to time that right hand. Comes back over the top with a counter.
It's funny because that's why people love Navarrete, because he gets hit.
That's right. Listen, the reception earlier is not by accident. He is a fight fans fighter. He over-delivers to the fans, and he has a very TV-friendly style.
But right now, Conceicao is doing a good job staying composed, using his boxing skills, weathering the storms, and finding his marks. And he's winning. He's winning this fight right now. And no, we said it. Navarrete, he sometimes he falls behind. He will fall behind because of his technique. He's wide open. But when he decides to turn it on, people, trust me, he's going to turn it on.
And he's heavy-handed. It doesn't take much. And he lands right hands like that. The Conceicao easily gets out of the way of. Combination to finish up the round.
It's Chiquita. Chiquita? Is it Chiquita? He told her. Calls Stevenson. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, you know, look, when you're a professional like a Shakur Stevenson, you understand the head games. Shakur has been in this game long enough to know that, you know, De Los Santos is just trying to play head games with him, and he's going to come out and he's going to fight the way he wants to fight. He's not going to allow, just because De Los Santos says something, to, you know, affect the way he's going to fight and approach this fight.
No head games early on with Conceicao and Navarrete. Just pure stats to look at that tell the story. A 45-20 connect advantage
big
for
shot.
Conceicao.
Here come Navarrete. I mean, right now.
Pressing in. There's that lead left uppercut that he often throws from way out of range that has scored time and again through his career. Loves that punch.
Navarrete right now doesn't feel threatened by the punching power coming back from Conceicao. Yes, he's landing, but he doesn't feel threatened. So he's willing to take more chances now. And he's willing to wear him down.
Go.
Right hand to the body, and you could hear it. Like a shotgun to the body of Conceicao.
Let go of the arm. Let go of the arm. Stop. 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 Stop.
So you have Conceicao that has technique, right? But his technique is starting to fade a little bit. And then you have Navarrete that his technique is what it is. But the thing is now you got to worry about the motor of Navarrete. You got to worry about later, like as Conceicao seemingly fading right now. I'm going to be looking for a second win pretty shortly. You know, Navarrete's comfortable.
He's a steam engine going downhill.
He's cruising right now, and he's going to turn it up. However, if Conceicao, if he continues to box as well as he's boxing, and he can do it all night, he can win this fight.
Short right hand, left uppercut, and he puts it down. And there it is from Navarrete. That combination scores the knockdown.
There it is.
Yes, he started slow, but his game is about finishing. The unconventional, heavy-handed world champ scores the knockdown in round 4.
Again, standing in front, put up that high guard. That's what Conceicao is doing. You don't want to do that against Navarrete. You have to make Navarrete miss. He's too heavy-handed to allow him to lay his hands on you because it will zap your energy.
It doesn't take much from Navarrete. A few punches in the midst of round 4, and all of a sudden, Conceicao is down off balance again here at the end of the round.
On the temple.
Mark Kriegel, how do you see it through 4?
37-38, Robson, Conceicao. Look, for 3 of those rounds, he's boxing as well as anyone we've seen against Navarrete. You saw his pedigree show, you saw his desire show, and then at the end of that 3rd round, it was like a wave beginning to crest. That's Navarrete. Conceicao should remember that Valdez fight. He's got to be smart. He cannot take his foot off the gas.
The end is near.
The end is near right now, Tim?
The end is near right now. The end is near.
Why do you say that? What do you see that makes you say that right now?
I see the wide swinging from Conceicao getting desperate to land something heavy to put down Navarrete. That's going to gas him. Navarrete right now is just letting him let him use some of his energy. Right now he's playing defensive, and then he's going to attack soon in this round. Now, it might be a few rounds from now, but the end is near.
Bernardo, what are they saying in Conceicao's corner?
Luis Dorea told me, Conceicao, he cannot just be behind that high guard. He's got to let his jab go downstairs, upstairs, occupy Navarrete, because if not, he's going to keep punishing him.
Ooh. Short right hand, sweeping left hand. Conceicao trading fire with fire. Good combination. Both men scoring here in round 5. The kind of fight that Navarrete welcomes.
You want entertainment? Now you got it right here. Every time Navarrete is never in a boring fight. Always in exciting fights.
As was the case the last time we saw him when he put a beat down on the former 2-division world champion, Oscar Valdez. Had a high work rate, threw 86 punches a round in that fight against Valdez. His volume's not there now, but the power has already shown up.
Conceicao is fighting harder than he's ever had to fight in his career right now to keep Navarrete off of him. You see, he's throwing every punch with conviction. He's looking to knock out Navarrete.
Listen, you knock on the door 3 times. You want somebody to answer. This is his 3rd chance at a world title. An Olympic gold medalist who's trying to make his pro dreams come true here in Vegas tonight. Digging to the body with that left hand.
Good shots.
Navarrete covering up. Good exchange here in 5. The willingness of Conceicao after being down in the 4th round.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Great way to start our World Championship doubleheader. Shakur still to come, but these guys are putting on a Saturday night fight night, but no. World Championship fights on a Thursday night, as it is when Formula One weekend begins, and they have packed this place. In fact, Charles Leclerc from Ferrari, the driver, was here ringside earlier tonight.
Go, go, go.
Round number 6.
Stop.
Navarrete scored the knockdown in the 4th. Conceicao banked the first 3 rounds. In that last round, Conceicao had a very nice bounce-back round in the 5th with a 19-7 connect advantage. Trying to counter with that right hand against Navarrete. And there is a right hand from Conceicao.
Conceicao is winning this round right now, but Navarrete is buying his time.
On the inside from Navarrete. That short right hand again.
Here he comes.
Ooh. 1-2 from Navarrete. The heavy-handed world champion trying to headhunt the elusive gold medalist.
Good hook.
Let him go. Let him go. Straight back. Straight back. Let's go.
You can see the cut on the bridge of the nose of Conceicao, and a little more pronounced swelling there and towards the right eye. He changes levels on the jab.
You know how, like, a constrictor, a snake, when his prey tries to get away, you just squeeze a little bit tighter.
Yeah, sure.
That's exactly what's happening right now. He's allowing Conceicao, Navarrete's allowing him to expand a lot of energy, fight hard. He's just buying his time, and he's going to rev it up at the right moment where he feels him weakening and tiring. He's going to catch him with one shot, and he's going to end this fight.
Stop. Let him go. Let him go. Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
End of 6 with the title on the line. Round scored. Second half of the title fight underway. Emanuel Navarrete, who has a perfect mark in world title fights, 12-0 with 8 knockouts. Robson Conceicao, who has told us this is his moment.
So what's happening, and the reason why you're seeing Conceicao wipe his feet is when he gets on the sticker, you know, with all the sweat and the water all dripping down off his trunks, it becomes slippery. So he's looking for his footing. He's looking to get that water up off his foot or off his shoes so that way he doesn't slip and fall down.
Emanuel Navarrete, trained by his cousin Pedro. Bernardo, what's the word there?
Pedro Navarrete wants Emanuel to pressure more, but to work the body. He thinks they can break down Conceicao by going downstairs.
Right now, he has landed 11 punches to the body to this point. Trying to chase him down. There he goes to the body! Hey, you look body! You just got it! Body shot, knockdown!
Get back. 7, 8. You all right? Come here. Come here, folks. Let's go.
When you can hear it, when it's that loud, there is damage done. And now half a round to work.
Let him go. Stop. Let him go.
That was unreal. You want body shot? There you go.
Guess he listens to his corner.
And it wasn't a liver shot. It was a spleen shot.
Two knockdowns scored by Navarrete.
Good jab, good extension with his right hand. I mean, Conceicao is fighting as well as he possibly can right now.
Splitting the guard. Navarrete having a big round here in round 7.
But it's like Conceicao can't ever rest. You know, Navarrete's constantly pressuring, He has to move. He has to punch. He has to, you know, throw combinations to keep Navarrete up off of him.
Right hand from Navarrete.
And that's all Navarrete needs to do is just land one big shot like that. And he gets a reaction.
And remember, his best work always comes late.
Yep.
It's round 7 and he's already scored 2 knockdowns. His better work, the power, typically comes late. We're going to take a short break, then come back and show you that body shot that did damage. The weekend is underway, and so is the power display by the world champion. And Timmy, let's show you this body punch knockdown in round 7.
Right on the flank. Right on the flank of Conceicao. The way he was able to do that is he stepped left to cut that exit, and then he ran him into that right hand to the body.
Watch the body absorb
there it
it.
is. Woo-wee.
That's the second knockdown scored by Navarrete. Where does the hope lie for Conceicao at this point, Timmy?
Well, right now he's doing well. He's fighting hard. He's in tip-top shape. He's been down twice. And, you know, he's contesting against Navarrete. Like, he's trying to win. He understands this is his last time, possibly, or last shot at a championship.
35 years old. He went to 3 Olympic Games. Finally won a gold medal. He's fought Valdez. He's fought Shakur for world titles. So now at this stage of his career, he knows likely the last chance. Can he pull it out?
But again, he's just slipping right past Navarrete right now.
There's another moment, just like you said,
Yes.
as you see the signage in the middle of the ring, and if it gets wet,
Well, look
you
at
have to be careful.
Look at the trunks of Conceicao. I mean, they're dripping with water.
And that's what happens there.
Yeah, there you go.
As that same spot that affected Conceicao forces the slip from Navarrete.
See, and what you do is you take the fight away from there. You try to fight in the corners. That's what you do.
Just missing on that right hand over the top. On the inside, finishes
Good
with a
shot.
right hand to the body. Good work from Conceicao. Remember, he had a decent bounce back round in the 5th round after he was knocked down. Chopping right hand from Navarrete.
Let him go. Let him go. Work on that, guys.
Gotta admire the toughness from Conceicao.
Stop. Let's go.
He's game tonight.
Stop. Go.
Wide sweeping right hand from Navarrete.
Good shot. So Conceicao is just slippery enough. He's avoiding a lot of the offense by staying low, tying up, using his feet to get out of range. And Navarrete right now is having a hard time finding
Stop. No punch.
his rhythm and timing.
Come on, guys. Come on. Let him go. Listen for that bell. Time right there.
Has scored 2 knockdowns against the challenger Robson Conceicao. At the conclusion of this, we will get right to Edwin De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson, the pound-for-pound elite Shakur champion in there with a bucket of popcorn to go see Shakur Stevenson. Mark Kriegel, what do you have this fight?
75. I've got to hand it to Conceicao. I gave him the 6th and the 8th. Both of the rounds after he had been knocked down. We talk about him as a boxer. We talk about his pedigree. But you go back to his fight with Louis Correa. This guy's also a dog.
So Mark has it 5 rounds to 3, but of course the 2 10-8 rounds have been banked for Navarrete.
You know Floyd is here for business. Shakur Stevenson is towards the end of his contract. That's the reason why he's here. Ooh, good shot right
Combination
there.
from Conceicao. Navarrete
Again.
comes straight at him, trying to return fire. A little bit of blood coming from the mouth of Robson Conceicao. We know the swelling around the right eye. We saw the cut on the bridge of the nose, and now some blood coming from the mouth of Robson Conceicao.
Again, it's just the technical prowess of Conceicao. Also the heart that's keeping him alive in this fight. Again, he's just taking advantage of all the mistakes that Navarrete makes. And he's fighting when he needs to fight, and he's moving when he needs to move, and he's tying up tactically when he needs to do that as well.
Bernardo, what are you hearing?
in Conceicao's corner, Luis Dorea says, look, I know you're tired, but look at how tired he is. He's breathing through the mouth too, and the body shots are really affecting him just like they affected you.
Is that the way you read it in terms of where each fighter's gas tank is, Timmy?
You just never know with Navarrete. One, he always looks this way, and then all of a sudden he just explodes with offense, and you're saying, where did that come from? But again, in order for him to do that, you got to be able to find the mark, and he's having a hard time finding the mark. Although he just hurt Conceicao with a big left hook right there.
And now he's on the attack here in the closing moments of round 9. This is what Navarrete does.
All right, stop. Let him go.
Trying to chase him down for one last shot.
But again, the point fighting, letting his hands go, scoring blows. Conceicao is landing on Navarrete.
He has a 171 to 72 connect advantage, does Conceicao. If the faces are a scorecard, it reads one way. CompuBox reads another way.
Oh, body shot in the inside.
Looking to chase him down. Oh, good body shot again. Navarrete now finding success to the body. Closing the gap. Trying to punish Conceicao here in the final moments of round 10. Conceicao clearly affected. Trying to get away from Navarrete. Arrives. Emanuel Navarrete's power has...
But the elbow, the force that Navarrete punches with, the elbow can go right into that side, affecting him.
Meanwhile, Conceicao has put forth a very good effort with his output. His 94 jabs landed, the most by any Navarrete opponent in the champ's career.
Ooh, big right hand. Another big shot. I'm not gonna lie, I just admire the toughness and the mentality of Conceicao.
He's fully committed to this.
I mean,
this is a tremendous effort from Conceicao.
It really is. This is remarkable.
He's taken serious damage. He's been knocked down twice. He's dealing with some swelling, a cut, bleeding from the mouth, and yet he's giving one of his strongest efforts of his career by miles. And Navarrete just keeps coming with power shots. This is fun stuff here in Vegas tonight. Look at the champ headhunting. Emanuel Navarrete against a very game Conceicao. As we welcome fans who may have just finished up watching the Thursday night NFL game. Welcome to Vegas on Formula One weekend with a World Championship doubleheader. As Emanuel Navarrete, the reckless offensive output, has been putting on a show, scoring 2 knockdowns against a very game Olympic gold medalist in Robson Conceicao. Shakur Stevenson in his world title fight against Dos Santos still to come in moments.
Getting a lot of arm punches being thrown by Navarrete, by Conceicao, but he's landing, he's scoring these shots.
Off balance that time.
But the more significant, the harder shots are coming from Navarrete.
By far.
Hey guys, I'm gonna want a towel in between rounds to get this, please.
My gosh. Look at the will of Conceicao.
Combination from Navarrete. Navarrete finishes so strong. He has 3 knockouts in the 12th round in his career. A perfect record in world title fights. 2 knockdowns already scored tonight. Vaquero, the chant has started up in support for Navarrete. Conceicao trying to give everything he can.
Tessie's fighting on autopilot. He's just fighting. He's fighting.
And yet he's going out and being the aggressor right now.
He's fighting with his heart right now. That's what he's fighting with.
It's a lot of arm punches, but he's got to give what he can.
I'm amazed with Conceicao's ability to, one, take the shots from Navarrete, because most guys that take those type of punches that he landed on Conceicao, they're usually not here.
We're good. Go.
They usually get knocked out. But again, the mind is what controls the body. The mind is the first thing that goes. And Conceicao's mind is still in this fight. And he's still trying to win. I'm waiting on the last surge from Navarrete. Seems like he's trying to conserve his energy for one last run at Conceicao.
Stop. Let me see.
Looking for the clash if it did any damage there.
Sorry. I've got a cut from an accidental headbutt. You okay? Watch the heads. Go.
1 minute to go.
Wow.
Conceicao, time and again. 1-2, 1-2. Just trying to stay active. Navarrete trying to hunt him down. Short right hand on the inside, chopping down. Final half minute. Conceicao's last chance at a world title. Navarrete trying to stay perfect in world championship fights. Look at Conceicao give everything. He started as a young boy, went to 3 Olympic Games, won a gold, has come up short, went down twice tonight, and they're going to give it right to the final bell. 2 warriors of the sport bringing it home on this night of a world championship doubleheader. Majority draw. And